for cardiovascular research. So I think that deserves a round. And boys and girls, we have, and mommies and daddies and grandparents, we have a research table. This side of the room is really for you to learn things. There's a stack over there that has a question. And if you look at the question and you go, I think I know the answer. You turn it over and it's the right answer, you go, yes. Okay? And if you turn it over, you go, I have no idea what the answer is. You turn it over and you go, yes, because you just learned something new. So I want you to know something. Just read that wall. You're going to learn something. You're going to remember something. That's why that wall is there. Okay? And boys and girls, Mr. Adams has a deer heart over there. It's to look at, not to touch. Okay? So there is a deer heart over there too. Boys and girls, this whole day is about jumping. This is our jump rope party. And guess what? I'm going to let you guys show off a little bit. Are you ready? Who can raise their hand and tell me what is the heart? What is the heart? It's a muscle. Who knows how many rooms there are in the heart? 4. There's 4. Now this is a really hard question. Does anybody know what the 2 upstairs rooms do? Remember? Can you help her out? Do? Not deliver. Collect blood. It collects blood. And the 2 downstairs rooms gone, what do? They deliver blood. And in that the big room downstairs, one has a really skinny wall in it, a wall of muscle, because it doesn't have to be as strong as the other one, because where is it sending it? Sending to the next door neighbors. What's the next door neighbors to the heart? The lungs. Very good. And then there's another big room on the downstairs that has a really, really thick wall, really strong, because it has to deliver blood where?
To the whole body.
Oh my goodness. So that, if you did any room in the whole body, it would be a room in the heart. It's the left ventricle, the main pumping room. So you can see what are the things that they've learned. They've also learned how to recognize an emergency and what to do. Even at their age, they are capable of going to someone and comforting them, and turning on the lights in the front, and opening up the door, and going and calling 911. I told them that if they feel like there's an emergency, to listen to their instincts and go with it, and just call 911. So I'm hoping that they came home and talked about some of those things too. They are going to learn more and more about the heart, but I hope that you're impressed by some of the things that they're learning. They're also learning some of that in their classroom as well about the body. So, if you can jump rope for 2 minutes without stopping, it's equal to running a 10-minute mile. That means if you can run a 10-minute mile. So, here's what, I have a 94-year-old friend, Mabel, who gave me this idea. She goes, Chris, when cars were invented and we had to go across the country, we always put a jump rope under the seat of the car. So when we were getting tired, we would pull off the road, we'd get our jump rope out, and we would jump. And I said, Mabel, you are brilliant. And I wish I had known you when I was a young girl, because how perfect would that be? Our whole family, 6 children, big children, in a station wagon, 2 adults in the front seat, driving from central Illinois to southern Florida for Christmas every year. Had we had the jump rope, that would have really helped us out when it came to, imagine this, picture this, and how wonderful it would be modeling for everybody, going on a road trip, pulling into gas station, say, everybody out, we're jumping rope, and you just jump rope right by your car. And then when you're done pumping, you have just exercised. You don't feel like, oh, I feel like a big lump because I haven't done anything but sit on that. So think about that the next time you jump rope. Are you guys ready to go party? One thing I wanted to show mommies and daddies really quick. Taylor, can you help me out? And Vaughn, help me out. Now we're probably going to use a yellow rope, but we can make this big. Who wants to be the jumper? Okay, so you see the turn. We're going to all stay on the same line. And look, I make sure her belly rainbow. Here's a tic-tac one. Remember, this goes like funny. Remember that? Ready, set, jump. You see how the rope just goes like this, and then all of a sudden, that was my fault. That silly rope. We're using a little smaller rope than we should. Take one little step back, please, ma'am. Perfect. Okay, now a rainbow looks like this. Ready, set, jump. And look, I'm watching her feet because I want to turn the rope just like she's jumping. So those are some helpful things to get you started. Yellow and white ropes are the best ones to do that. If you want your own rope, thank you guys. If you want your own rope, step in the middle, should come underneath your armpit. That's a perfect spot. Jumprope.com, if you want to buy jump ropes for your car the next time you go on a trip. All right, let's get this party started. Let's go.